Westbrooks from KatherineWestbrooks.com. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and I'm so happy you're here. On this channel, you'll find videos about Outschool, online teaching, how much money you can make as an online teacher, tips, strategies, all of that good stuff. So if that is appealing to you, then go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss any future Outschool videos. I know it's been a few weeks since I posted and life just got crazy for a few weeks, but I am back. I started some new classes a few weeks ago, so I've been very busy with all of my classes and with the teaching. We're also refinancing our house right now, so just getting documents signed and all of that. It's been kind of crazy. Also with the time change, holidays, I've been helping referrals and doing a lot of meetings, so it's just been a crazy couple weeks. I did want to update you guys on my 6 months and how much money I made with Outschool the past 6 months. I got hired with Outschool at the end of March, but I didn't teach any classes until about mid-April. So in today's video, I'm going to go over how much money I made my first 6 months, which was from April to September. Now, I will be honest with you guys. In September, I did take a dip with my bookings and I kind of freaked out for a second. A lot of kids were starting back to school in September, and so there was a dip in bookings, and so I really freaked out, and I created all these new classes, and so that has kept me really busy the last few weeks because I had to create all these new classes, and so I don't recommend doing that. If you are going to create new classes, I would just do one at a time. I think I did 7 at one time, and those are all ongoing classes, so every week I have to plan for those classes, and it was stressful. I was staying up until 3 o'clock in the morning planning out classes, so don't do that. I'm happy to report that my bookings are doing fine now. A lot of my classes are full, or at least close to full. Before I get into my pay, I just wanted to share and just to point out that I do help people with bookings and with class ideas, class tips, all of that. For my referrals, that's free. I do meet with you for free. Actually have a referral meeting in about 30 minutes. I'm trying to get this video filmed before I have a meeting with a referral, and we're going to go over some tips and some class ideas. If you are not my referral though, on my website, I do offer paid sessions. I have done a few of these sessions recently and I've gotten really good feedback on those sessions, and they were just wanting help on class ideas and on, slow bookings, what can I do? And so I will look over your classes. We can brainstorm new ideas. How would I teach this? How would I implement this? What to do. So if you're interested in that, on my website, KatherineWestbrooks.com, if you go up to meet with me, then you can book your session, and I would be happy to help you. Also on my website, I do sell backgrounds, and so this background right here is a 5x3 background, which is the size of all the backgrounds on the website, because it fits perfectly in the Zoom camera screen, and so that's why I made it this size. There are 4 different designs, so if you're interested, then head over to my website and check those out. I also wanted to talk about gratitude for a second. I took Nancy Taylor's Beyond Teaching Online course, which was super helpful in building my brand, building up my channel, all of that stuff. And so shout out to you, Nancy Taylor. Thank you so much for all of your help. But one of the most important lessons that I learned from her was to start each day with gratitude. And that has really resonated with me, and I do this every single day. My husband and I talk about this every single day on how grateful we are to be able to both work from home, doing things that we enjoy, and just to have a house, to have food, to have our dog, to have our family, just starting each day with gratitude. And so I just wanted to start with that before we get into the actual numbers, that I'm very grateful to be in this position. I'm really grateful to have people that even watch my channel, to even watch these videos, to even hear what I have to say. I'm super grateful for that. And so before I get into the numbers, I just wanted to start with that I know how fortunate I am to be in this position and to be able to make this kind of income from home. And so I just wanted to share that, and just to say, I am super grateful. So anyways, I'll stop there, but I'm very grateful, and here we go. Okay, so my first 6 months with Outschool, which is from April of 2020 to September of 2020. I'm gonna look down so I don't get this number wrong, but I made a total of $35,737.80. This is only working part-time, so I'm working under 40 hours a week, which is a big change from what I was doing as a full-time teacher. And this amount is after the Outschool fees. This is what Outschool actually paid me, which I'm gonna show you in a second. I'll actually show you my Outschool pay stat page. And this number is with no referral bonuses. I have not actually shared how much money I've made from referring, just because I don't want it to come off as bragging. I truly enjoy helping others get hired with Outschool and helping them succeed and find success with this amazing company. So I have not shared my referral numbers yet. I might make a video on that. I haven't decided yet, but this is with no referral bonuses. If you hear my dog snoring, she's right beside me. And so if you hear anything kind of, weird in the background, that's probably her snoring. In fact, you know what? I'm going to show you. She's the cutest. Again, gratitude. We're so grateful to have our little Sophie. She's our baby. So we're so grateful for her. So I'm going to hop over to my computer and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I made each month. And you'll also see what I'm at right now as of November 23rd, which is today. I'll show you guys what I'm at right now with my stats and with my numbers.
Okay, so total transparency, here are my stats for Outschool as of Tuesday, November 24th. So like I said, I got hired in March, but I did not start teaching until April. So I was still working as a full-time teacher in April and May. So to get my 6 months pay, all I did was I just added up from April through the end of September. So if you add those together, that equals that $35,000 that I told you before. As you can see, my total right now for income is $49,298, and here are the total hours that I've taught. So I went ahead and did the math, and if I divide $49,298 by my total hours that I've worked since April, I still average $87.50 per hour. I also just wanted to point out that I am working part-time hours because I'm not working 40 hours every week. As a full-time teacher, I know that we did get some time off in the summers and holidays and things like that, but on average, we worked about 160 hours a month, which is 40 hours a week times 4 weeks in a month. So about 160 hours a month. And that's being really generous with the hours. I mean, there were some days as a full-time teacher, I worked like 11 or 12-hour days because I had something due or I had paperwork. And so I'm saying 160 hours a month, but most teachers do work more than that in the public school system. So as you can see, in all of my months with Outschool, I have never worked 160 hours in a month. So I'm not working full-time hours. I'm working very part-time hours. Also, just complete transparency, as a full-time teacher in the public school system, my highest salary that I made in 1 year was $52,631. Obviously, that is before taxes and before retirement. That was just what I was making on paper per year. Compare that to working part-time with Outschool, and this is what I've made so far in about 8 months. I've made almost my entire yearly teacher salary. Since I mentioned taxes, I just wanted to go ahead and share what we withhold for our taxes. Now, we do have an LLC, and we did consult with a professional tax consultant who did tell us what to withhold for our specific tax situation. So I am not giving advice on taxes. This is just personal. This is what we are withholding for our business. I do recommend consulting with a tax consultant to tell you what to withhold for your specific tax situation. We withhold 15.3% from every Outschool paycheck. We put aside, and I mean my husband, he puts aside 15.3% for taxes.
Okay, so that is how much money I made my first 6 months with Outschool. You saw the actual numbers, you saw the hours that I was working. And so, yeah, that is what I made. And I am so grateful again. As a full-time teacher, I was working more than 40 hours a week. I would get to school at 7. I wouldn't leave some days until 6 o'clock, until it was already dark outside. And I'd walk outside and be like, what am I doing with my life? Even though I loved teaching, I was spending so much of my time and energy doing paperwork, doing RTI, doing, planning for my classes, which, I mean, I still have to do that now. I still have to plan now. But I put that time in my day. That way I get to still, enjoy myself, and I get to still, have time with my family and make dinner and just be happy and film videos and do whatever I want to do. So coming from that to being able to work from home, I still teach around 7 o'clock. So that's my first class is 7 a.m. My time, but that's whenever I had to be at school before, which I wasn't always at school at 7. I would kind of roll up at 7:10, 7:15, which is not good. Don't do that. But I was always late to work. It was really hard for me to get to work on time. And so here I, just have to, get dressed, get ready, and just walk to my office. And so it's just nice. I'm so happy that I made the decision to leave my full-time job and do this full-time. One, because I feel like I get paid for my time. I do still have to put in the hours and put in time for my classes, but I do feel like I'm getting paid for that time and for that effort that I'm putting into my classes. And so that's one of the big changes from being a full-time teacher in the public school system to being a full-time or not even full-time because I'm still working part-time hours. So part-time Outschool teacher. So anyways, I'm super happy that I made that decision. If you're watching this video and you're not a current Outschool teacher and you're thinking about applying to Outschool, please email me. I would love to help you. I would love to just talk with you, answer any questions that you have. Whenever I first started Outschool, the idea of what to do on Outschool was super confusing for me. I was like, we create our own classes. How do you do that? And what does a class look like? And how much do I charge? And what times are popular times? All those questions. And so I would love to answer those for you and be your referring teacher. I do help a lot of people get hired with this company. And so I would love to help you as well. My referral link as well as my email is down below. I also have a video about the new application process. And so that is down below as well. And I walk you through how to apply and all the steps. If you are a current Outschool teacher and you still would like my help, then my email is down below. But I do also offer paid Zoom sessions face-to-face on my website at katherinewestbrooks.com if you go up to meet with me. So that is it for our video today. I hope that seeing my pay was inspirational, or perhaps you've made more than that. So I would love to hear down below how much you've made with the past however many months with Outschool, because perhaps you are paid more than me, which is awesome. And I know that there are a lot of teachers who are bringing in way more than me. I will be posting regularly from now on. So every week you will see a new video. So I will get back on that schedule. So you will hear from me every single week. So if you have not already, hit subscribe, please do that. And like this video if you want to see more videos about pay or just more videos in general, or if this was helpful, then please give me a like. That really does help out my channel. And that is it for today. I will see everyone in the next video. Bye guys.